Hi there, fellow calculus travelers. My example is section 11.2, number 8. We're finding the length of the curve x equals 8 times t cubed, and y is 12 times t squared on the interval 0 is less than or equal to t is less than or equal to the square root of 3. I was going to do some of the other trig-heavy problems as my example, but this kind of builds off of a lot of stuff we've already done, you know, integration stuff, so I thought I might as well do this one, because I'm kind of rusty on it, because, we haven't really done that stuff in about a month, but, so we've got our equation here to find the length. That's the integral from a to b of the square root of the derivative of our function t squared plus g prime t squared dt. So our x here can be our f of t, and our y can be our g of t. So finding the derivative, this is f prime. It's not very clear, but f prime. So we've got 24t squared. We've all done that a bunch of times. Here's g prime from our y. So then we are basically just plugging these in to our formula here. So it's the square root of 24t squared, sorry that's not clear, 24t squared plus 24 times t. So let's move on here. So, we've got the same number here, which is kind of convenient. I doubt that a lot of, other examples will be this convenient. So this can be further simplified to 24t. You just strip them out of there. You've got the square root of t squared plus 1 dt. And now we're going to go back to our good old friend u substitution, which I was a little rusty on, which is why I chose this example. So our u can be t squared plus 1. Our du can be 2t dt, which of course is also dt is equal to du over 2t, or I think this is kind of an easier way to write it. It's just a 1 over 2 du. So after doing the substitutions, we can find the lower limit is u is 1. Our upper limit is u equal to 4. So here here's our we've got so far. That's the integral we're doing, which can be further simplified to 12. The integral from 1 to 4, square root of u du. And doing the math work, I didn't really write everything out. It's easy enough to get there. So we've got 8 times u to the 3 divided by 2 power from our limits that we just found, from 1 to 4. So I guess I thought it was interesting that the length of the curve is basically just doing the integral. I mean, I don't know. It's interesting. I thought so. So that's that easy. Put a 4 in here, you got 64. Put a 1 in there, you got 8. 64 minus 8. So our length. I skipped a couple, minor steps, but we're probably all familiar enough with this stuff by now anyway. All right, I hope it was useful. I know there's problems a little bit more difficult this one, but this is kind of near the end of the homework, so maybe it'll help somebody out as they're getting through the last couple questions this week. All right, good luck on some of those trig problems in the homework. You really got to know that stuff like the back of your hands. Pretty crazy. All right, everyone have a good weekend, and I look forward to seeing your videos as well.